Hello everybody, my name is Tabby and welcome back to my channel Keeping Tabs, where today I'm going to be doing the TBR Book Tag, which I think was created by a blogger, so I will leave a link to that blog post, but I saw Books and Lala do this as a video, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and I will leave a link to her channel, or her video that I saw of her doing this tag. So it's basically all about your TBR books. The first question being, how do you keep track of your TBR pile? And that's easy. Every time I purchase a book, I put it in this little booklet notebook so that I can keep track of how many books I have, and every time I finish reading a book, I will highlight that book, and then I can flip through and see what I have to read and what I've already read and all that kind of stuff. That's basically how I keep track of what I haven't read, so if it's not highlighted, then I know I haven't read it. Second question, is your TBR mostly print or ebook? And it's definitely mostly print. I don't really like ebook. I read books faster when I use an ebook, but I don't know, it's not as fun. Number 3, how do you determine which book from your TBR pile to read next? And I am a huge mood reader, so I kind of just look at my shelves and pick up the books, smell the books, read the back of the books, feel the books, and just whatever I want to read, I will read it. There's no really, I hate doing TBR, like setting a TBR monthly kind of goal. Like, it never works for me. So yeah, mood reader. Number 4, a book that's been on your TBR list the longest. There are actually so many books that have been on my list for so long, but one that I can think of first is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and I actually want to read this because it's being turned into a movie and Tom Holland is going to play the main character, and I've heard that this book is pretty good, so I want to read it before the movie comes out. I don't know when that is, probably sometime in 2019, because I've seen like pictures of them filming, so they're probably almost done, if not done already. So yeah, I need to get to this. Number 5, a book you recently added to your TBR. I just bought The Way of Shadows like the other day, so I will say The Way of Shadows by Brent Weeks. This is a fantasy book about some assassins, so yep, I bought it. Next question, a book in your TBR strictly because of its beautiful cover. City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I think that's how you say it? Chakraborty. Yeah. I've heard good things about it, but when I saw it in the store, I knew I had to have it because it's so pretty. Unfortunately, mine doesn't have the foiling, but the hardcovers have the foiling for this gold detailing here. It's in foil. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, but the store I went to only had paperback, so I had to settle for this. It's still really pretty though. Next question is a book on your TBR that you never plan on reading, and I have a lot of books like this because I collect, well, I used to collect vintage. I'm not really doing that anymore, but I have a few vintage books and a few classics that I don't really plan on reading, but I just wanted to have in my collection. And one of those is, oh my gosh, it's falling apart, War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. This is a huge book and it's a classic, and I'm probably never gonna read this ever. Like, not ever. So sometimes I feel guilty about that, but whatever. Next question, an unpublished book on your TBR that you are super excited for. I'm excited for the King of Scars book by Leigh Bardugo and Blood Witch by Susan Dennard. That's really just, oh, I'm so excited. And I think they both come out in the beginning of 2019. So I'm super excited for that. Next question, a book on your TBR that basically everyone's read but you. And that's easy. The Harry Potter series, which is upside down. I have read books 1 to 4, so I'm just talking about the series in general as a whole. Yeah, Harry Potter. I haven't read it. I haven't finished it, so yeah. Next question, a book on your TBR that everyone recommends to you. Easy. Harry Potter. Every time I say I haven't read this book, they're all like screaming at me to read it, so this is highly recommended. And you know what? No, I'm not even going to talk about that. Okay, next is a book on your TBR that you're dying to read. And I have two. First one being Morning Star by Pierce Brown. I always want to say Morning Sun, but it's Morning Star by Pierce Brown. And the next is Caliban's War by James S.A. Corey, which I recently found out that James S.A. Corey is a pen name for 2 authors, and one of those authors is an assistant to George R.R. Martin, so I think that's pretty cool. And it's a really good series, and it explains why he has a blurb on the back here. Anyways, these are both sci-fi, and I'm really down for reading them right now, but I'm also not in the mood for sci-fi. I don't know if you guys ever get that, where you really want to read a book, but you're also kind of not in the mood, or you're waiting till the right time, the right setting, the right something. Does that ever happen to you? I don't know. I'm really excited to read these, but I don't want to read them yet. I know it doesn't really make sense when I say it out loud, but that's the deal. That's the deal. And the final question is, how many books are on your TBR shelf? And this is gonna be embarrassing. I actually don't have a TBR shelf, so all of my books are just mixed together. But how many books are on the TBR list? Like 100, maybe more, maybe like 114 books. Yeah, I need to stop buying books because I clearly don't read enough at the rate that I'm buying. It doesn't balance. So I need to stop doing that. Anyways, that is the TBR tag. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what your TBR pile looks like. Have you read any of these? Are they on your list? You should put Red Rising on your list. Anytime I get a chance to mention this book, I'm gonna do it because it's amazing. Anyways, I will see you guys in another video soon, and if I tag anybody, it will be down below, and I will contact them. Thank you for watching. Bye.